Okay, so this video is just for me indulging myself. Sometimes I like to indulge in my own thoughts. This is really what it amounts to. And I used to, actually I still do. I love firearms. I really do. Primarily pistols. I can't put a number on how many firearms I've owned. Right before, I'd say in 2020. No, slightly before that. I take it back. I'd say right before my first son was born, I made a conscious decision that, I wanted to downsize a lot of the things that I own. So I don't remember how many guns. I owned a lot of guns, but I downsized it basically to the equivalent of one duty gun, one backup, and the same thing for rifles. So basically, at the moment, we have, less than one handful of guns. And as you can see, if I was asking Santa, how many do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 guns on this list. Okay, Santa. Now, I just want you to know I'm not deserving of probably not even one of these. These are the things, this is like, I took maybe a day and a half. Granted, these aren't all guns that I just found in a day and a half. Some of them have been on my mind for a little bit. Some are probably newer versions of guns that I wanted back in the day that I still didn't get a chance to try out. I was talking to my wife about this, and I think the advantage of, being in a field, because let's be real, I think when you're in a field, you get invested in it, and that takes you down certain avenues. For example, I reloaded a lot, so I had a Hornet, a lock and load press. Now, I could have bought a Dillon press, and that would have probably took me down a different avenue of, things that I was trying. So my point is, the advantage, in my opinion, of stepping away from even your own industry that you're involved in is that when you come back, you're not invested in anything. So a lot of these brands I've tried and some I haven't. For example, SIGs, I've owned a lot of SIGs, so I know I like them. There's a few on here, but at the same time, I've never really owned, I take it back. I owned a Walther P22, I believe it was, long time ago. But my point is, I like the fact, I'm just trying to put a positive spin on anything that happens. That's what I think it's important. I think no matter what happens to you, there's always going to be things that are positive and things that are negative. So I think that's just important. I don't know why I got down that road, but okay, let's start. Santa Claus, sorry. Look, I know you're really busy. I'm wasting your time here. Not really wasting your time, because this is my channel. And I think that's important to mention as well, is that, if you're making a video, even if it's just for yourself, you're not wasting anyone's time. You're really not. Excuse me. If this is important to me, I can post it, and if no one else enjoys it, that's fine. I enjoy it. All right, let me start. So the Walther Q5 Match SF. I just love a steel. I love the weight of a steel. Don't get me wrong. Like, polymer has its place, but, and I agree that, being lighter under certain circumstances are better, but I love the feel. So the first one's just for fun. So this, I'll tell you, Shanna, I'll say, look, the first one you can take away. If you're only gonna give me one per brand, okay. I like to play this game too. Okay, you're gonna only give me one per brand. I would take I'm just editing now my own. Okay, so Walther, I would do this one. Okay, if it's only one per brand. Now the HK, I wrote an H. And then I forgot I wrote an H, and then I started writing again. So I wrote another H. Not quite sure why it's H, HK, K. But the P30L, dude, that gun. I've always wanted to try HK, and that's something I've never tried. So I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. Yes, and this notebook is property of Poop Master Flex. That's me. It's 5:40 in the morning. So if I had a cup of coffee already. So, and my son's sleeping over there. My other son, he's being amazing. He's in his mechanized vehicle that he's rolling around on. But he's doing so good, and he's probably only gonna give me a few more minutes. So I'm gonna run through this real fast. This is so hard. I just made up a new rule. Okay, if I could only take one of these three, I've owned 227 sixes in the past. So I would take the P210 carry. That's what I would take. Actually, you know what? I'm going to asterisk the ones I want for real, for real. Okay. No, for real, for real. For real, for real. Santa, for real, for real. Oh my gosh, this is hard between these two here. No, that's okay. That's okay. Yes, this, dude, I would look this up. You know, sometimes I've never owned a Beretta 92. So yeah, that I would definitely want that. I'm just being real. I'm keeping it real. And then probably the reality is I would get the carbine equivalent, carbine equivalent. Now my current backup gun that I'm testing, that I'm going through, is a M&P Shield Plus. I bought it right when they came out. I would like to try it in 30 Super Carry, but that's not a big deal. So that's, what do I have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can skip that for now. This I've been eyeballing a Kimber K6S for probably since they came out. And it's ironic that roughly their company, I think, has been around for as long as I've been around here on planet Earth, obviously. Okay, my son, he's ready to go. That would be my alternate for a backup. If I wasn't carrying what I would hypothetically be carrying currently, I'm still, I realized yesterday, I was like, well, if I want to carry a gun, I probably need to be proficient again. And it's been a few years since I really focused on my skill set. So I need to get back on that before I even consider, carrying firearms. So thank you. I love you, Santa, and anyone else who watched this video. If I could only take one of the ones that I marked, it would probably be the SIG P210 carry. That's just an epic gun, Santa. If you could only get me one gun, I think that's what it would be. Thank you. I love you. Have a good day. Okay, Jay. Let's do it, bubs. Let's get our day started.